podcast based on Earthbound. If you wanted to join us.
Sure.
All right, Matthew, will you start it up and start recording?
Wait, what was it? What was it called?
It's called Earthbound Podcast.
Okay.
Okay, welcome everybody. This is the very first Earthbound podcast, and we try to, basically here we will talk about Earthbound. Big Earthbound fans here. Great game, we all love it. And here we have Mr. Cody Lloyd, aka Toshi.
Hello.
And we have special guest Andrew, aka Bowserjrfan123 from YouTube.
What's up, people?
Alright, well let's start off this podcast. Everybody tell their stories of how they first got into Earthbound. Andrew, would you like to go first?
Sure. Well, I got the game on Super Smash Bros. Got curious, looked up, saw the Happy Video Games review, Happy Video Game Nerd review, went on eBay, picked it up, $80. I first played it on a clone system that butchered the game. I think it was the anti-piracy thing that makes it like that, I don't know, and it made the game unplayable, really laggy. It was some clone system, and I didn't really like it at first, so I took it home and played it on a real Super Nintendo. Lesson learned. Play it on a real Super Nintendo.
Was that a scary experience for you, thinking that the game everyone loved was actually terrible at first?
Yeah, I was like, oh gosh, no! And then I eventually started playing it on a real SNES, and I really liked it.
What would your rating of the game be?
9.9, because there's no such thing as perfect, so 9.9.
Oh.
The only thing that makes it a 0.1 is I kind of like how you can't really, the running away system is a little bit, it's really kind of like you never can really exactly run away all the time. I like in Mother 1 you had a move that would let you run away, even though it used PP. I really like that. I kind of wish they still kept that in Earthbound, but they didn't.
You said it was $80, right?
Yeah.
Matthew, why don't you tell your story about how you got it really cheap at a flea market?
Wow.
Yeah, so one day, I decided to go to a flea market, want some games, trying to expand my SNES collection. And then I go and I see something out the corner of my eye, and I see this. Now get this, it was complete in-box with manual, almost mint condition. And
wow.
The guy actually said $40. So I knew that he rarely knew anything about video games at that point, and I only said it was worth $10.
Didn't he say he had it from when his kid died or something?
Yes, actually, it was kind of sad, but I didn't really care because.
Wait, what?
The guy told Matthew that his kid had recently passed away, and that's one of his games that he had left.
Wow.
Yeah. But I actually haggled him down to $10 for a complete inbox, almost mint condition of Earthbound.
That's highway robbery.
Right? Wasn't sealed.
No, it wasn't sealed, therefore it was legit.
But still. Wow.
Yeah.
$10.
It was unbelievable.
I remember it was all I got for my 13th Christmas, like my 13th year being alive. It was my only thing I got for Christmas, and I played with my dad for like 2 years straight. So amazing.
Yeah, it really is a great game. Did any of you hear about the figures that they're recently coming out?
I saw the ones in your video, the ones that you were having an interesting story with.
Yes, that was weird and fun to do. It was for the Earthbound contest they're having.
Yeah.
Me and my friends were just bored, so we're like, hey, do this, and we lost terribly. We didn't care, the video wasn't that good. We were just like, hey, we want to try to win a figure, spook figure, so we entered. It was weird.
Did you, do your friends like Earthbound, or what?
One of them, I had to, he's like, he had a Super Nintendo, but it broke their TV somehow.
How did that happen?
I think the cable was messed up and it was breaking their TV. I don't know, that's what he told me, and they had to sell it. So he didn't have Earthbound, and he wanted to play the game, so I actually had to give him it on an emulator. But I just did that like a few weeks ago, and he's not that, and he's he's been really busy. We have in school we've had tons of projects. We haven't had a lot of time to do stuff because of school. So right now he's I think he just beat Frankie, and Blast
Oh,
Fire.
Frankie.
Even though I think he said once he gets Paula, I told him once you get Paula, the game gets really fun. Because in my opinion, that's the biggest turning point for Earthbound. It's fun from the beginning, but I think once you get Paula, the game gets more fun.
Alright.
Best.
We're gonna change the subject here for a second. Andrew, I heard your podcast on the All Gen Gamers. How was it like interacting with people like petedorr, Gamester, Happy Console Gamer, and all
It
them?
was so weird. Like, not in a good way. I mean, I felt like I don't deserve to be here. I'm not a famous YouTuber, and yet I was there. It was amazing getting to talk with them. Oh God.
Yeah, I saw you met Pete at what was it, the Mario anniversary?
Did you get like a pit in your stomach or something? Was it magical meeting that man? I mean, I know
yeah.
he's my hero.
Yeah, it was really amazing.
Yeah, his collection is just like, he got me back into gaming. You know, I did take a break, but then I found him and put me right back into the gaming.
A lot of people take breaks when they game. I mean, there was never a point, but I'm kind of in the young stage. From what I've heard, a lot of people take breaks when they get in high school. Is that when you took your break? Like, that's when most people take
Yeah, when I started noticing girls for a little while, only probably like 5 months, I stopped playing games, but then, you know, I got rejected so many times I just went back to gaming.
Yeah, it works. I mean, I'm a little young in that age for girls, but I kind of like somebody.
I just have a question. You know, me and my friends have always wondered what petedorr, like, is he cold or is he hot? Did you shake his hand or his hand's cold?
What? Okay, I don't know, normal?
Oh, so he's not some kind of, like unhuman monster that
Oh,
just
no. I was scared, sorry, Pete, if you're listening to this, but I was kind of scared he would be a little nerdy, but no, he's totally, he's
Pete
normal.
has said he listens to our podcast quite a few times, so I'm not a huge fan, but he's well acquainted with the show.
He's definitely a normal person.
How tall is he?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Well, how tall are you, and like, what's the comparison?
Wait, what? What's that? Sorry.
How tall are you in comparison to him?
Oh, I thought you asked how old he was.
No. We already know that.
I don't know, like 5'9", maybe.
So pretty average. So I understand you're also a fan of the Mother 3 game.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Mother 1. I know someone like it. I really like it so much. I love all the games almost the same. There was so much in Mother 1. Like, Mother 1 I like because of different reasons than Mother 1 and Mother 2. I mean, Mother 2 and Mother 3. Mother 1 is a completely different game in my opinion, but it is still amazing. I mean,
I've never actually played Mother 1. What's it like? What's the basic plot of the game?
It's a lot like Dragon Quest. It's basically like I consider that the Gygas game. It kind of tells you more about Gygas than any other character. The thing about that game is there is character development. For an NES game, I find that pretty amazing. The character development is pretty good. My favorite character in the game is Lloyd, just because he has the most character development out of all the characters.
My last name is Lloyd, actually. Maybe I could be one of your heroes.
Yeah, but believe it or not, my favorite character in the whole Mother series is Apple Kid.
Apple Kid?
I don't know why, I just like Apple Kid a lot.
I never liked Apple Kid much.
I thought Apple Kid was kind of cool. Mainly because he's so unorganized, and I lose almost every paper I get. I lose a lot of my homework, so I don't know. I can kind of relate to him in that way. Literally, like, I can't be neat. So, I don't know. I thought Apple Kid was pretty cool.
Matt, what do you think about Apple Kid?
I actually think Apple Kid is one of my favorite characters as well. He really reminds me of apples.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And I love apples.
Me too. Apples.
I mean, who can't love apples, man? Especially with peanut butter, caramel.
Yes.
My God. Best snack ever.
Caramel apples are amazing.
Yes, they are.
What do your parents think of your whole gaming situation? I know you have a large collection. Is that hard for them to deal with, like all that?
Yeah, they don't mind with it. I mean, my mom supports it. Like, my mom supports it enough that moving my bedroom and turning my room into a game room, because I'm starting to run out of room for my games. I'm thinking about getting a PS3, but I have no room for it. I can't really get more games. It's all piling up. So we're moving like my room and kind of returning it into more of a. We're adding some more shelves where my bed was. She supports it 100%. My dad.
How many games do you think you would have? Like your game number count?
I counted a while ago, like I don't know, 7 or 8 months ago. I think I rallied up to 215, but I've got more games in that time. Maybe 250, maybe.
Are most of them discs or carts? Because that would.
It's pretty much even.
I see. Do you have a lot of like paraphernalia and stuff? Is that what takes up a lot of room? Like stuffed animals and posters and stuff.
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, I have like my whole I have my drawer where my stuff goes. My stuff goes on top of like my clothing. In those drawers, on top of it is figures of Mario and Earthbound characters, and then I have a TV like on like a drawer, and then there's a little room for a TV, and then above that I have some more. But yeah, that's where a lot of it, and then a closet I have some plushies in there. But yeah.
I actually carry an oddish plushie from Burger King around in my pocket at all times. I've done it since I was about 7 years old.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool plushie.
So yeah, that's pretty neat.
Matthew, do you have any plushies? Because you know I have that huge box of them over here.
Well,
I got the Earthbound Master Belch chain plush thing. I've had that for a while.
Oh wow, are you serious? Are you serious right now?
Dude, I saw that on eBay for easily $500.
Dude, there's no way.
It's not 500. It's more like 70. And then I got the mini Mr. Saturn for what, like $10?
I said 300.
I got it for 70 on eBay.
Dang.
Really?
Yeah.
How long ago? That must have been like 20 years ago.
They just came out like a year or two ago. It was the Mr. Saturn Master Belch. It's pretty cool. I still wish they would sell this stuff like here in America at Nintendo World or something, but you know, there's no chance we'd see that.
Do like the kids at school ever make fun of you for doing that? Because I know kids at school beat me up all the time. They say, "Oh, you're a nerd. You play games. Go chop your thumbs off."
College or something? You're in college?
In high school.
Sometimes. It really depends. I get made fun of for other stuff, though. Mainly just being so unorganized. I don't get made fun of for being more of an Earthbound fan, because no one knows what that is. I get made fun of for being a Mario fan.
Do you like openly tell them like, "Hey, my name's Andrew and I love Earthbound"?
A few of them. Usually friends like, I've made some friends in middle school, and the first thing, like when I say, "Oh, I play video games," they go, "What kind?" I just go, "Earthbound," and they go, "What's?" And then the first thing they say is NES, and I go, "Yes."
I gotta cut you off for a second. One of our other users for the podcast named Zan Anderson, aka ZanZan1010, is going to be joining the call here in a second.
Oh.
Who is it? Who's joining us?
Zan.
Oh.
I think you know him, Matthew. All right, he's coming in here. Say hello to him, Andrew, when he answers. Hey, Zan, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
All right, we have Andrew here, and we're doing the Earthbound Podcast. How are you?
I'm doing alright. How about you?
Doing good. Andrew, what were you just saying?
I was talking about how,
Hey, Zan!
Hi, Zan. So, basically, whenever I'm
Hey, what's up, Andy? Can I call you Andy?
Sure, I don't mind.
All right, so you were saying something about they were making fun of you at school?
Yeah, sometimes. A little bit. Like, whenever I make a friend that games, I mention Earthbound, and they go, "That's NES, right?" And they go, "Yeah," and then I go, "Yeah, NES from Super Smash Bros." And they go, "Yeah, what's that game for?" Since most of them are either, the most they'll play is N64. I know a few of them that have it, but their older brothers have